Oh, thank you for coming back. I glanced up at the camera and I was already way over where I wanted to be at time. Cheers, my friends. Welcome back to Duke's Green Wood and Gold. Oh, man. There's nothing like coffee in the morning, I tell you. Coffee anytime is great. Coffee in the morning. There's something magical about that. Alright, I'm just showing you what we found here as far as the rocks, the different items that were found beyond the gold. This is just really cool. It's green and it's got all kinds of pyrite going through it, so every time the light hits it, it just shines like crazy. I can't wait to work that into something. It's the same thing here. I said the bluish purple, mostly blue, but bluish purple little gemstone there. I think this is an agate, but I'm not 100% sure. I do not know what this stone is. I'm really curious. It's a brick color with a caramel colored stripe in the middle of it. Very interested to see what that one is. This is rose quartz. Has a nice little red line in the middle of it. If the light hits it right, the whole thing is just pink. It's really beautiful. This quartz here is yellowish in color. If you remember the old lemon drop candy, it looks exactly like a lemon drop candy. And other than that, it was just interesting stones and quartz crystals that I pulled out of here that I'm going to use on other projects. A decent amount. The specific gemstones that people other than myself would find interesting. Let's see, I would say would be right about there, so you can use your own discretion on whether you think that is worth something. As far as the monetary value, it's negligible. It's only a couple of pennies. It would mean nothing. You'd have to have something that is clear that could be cut before it actually would be worth money. To me, myself, this is worth a good amount because, as I said, I used them in several different projects, so that's really cool to me. But I'll always leave it to you. What do you consider them worth? You know, is it something that you even care about? If you happen to have a child, not only your child, but perhaps your neighbor or something like that, perhaps they would like this sort of stuff. If you don't have an interest, get them interested in geology. Get them interested in the gemstones, which can lead to a gemstone bag, which could lead to a gold bag, which could lead to them getting into gold panning and prospecting, which could lead to them 20, 30 years later having their own children and taking them out and passing it on, and you could inspire generations by simply saying, hey, look what I found, cool. Anyways, throw those back in there. And that is what we found. So we have that. We have the 0.8, so 0.8 something of gold. And, you know, I would say right in the middle. Didn't find anything exceptional, but absolutely found enough that I was satisfied with the bag. I liked the extras, how it came. The shipping and packaging, I have extreme problems with. See that in a different video because I'm not even getting into that this time. 90+% of that was the post office's issue, not Prospector John JBI. But watch that video and make your own decision on that. Alright, that's about it. Oh, I'm going to say about a 40% return on the gold. We'll add another 20-30% in for the stones. Very dirty dirt, so it took quite a while to go through, which is again a positive for me. It was easy for a beginner to go through, but fun for a beginner because each time you put another spoon in, the water went right to chocolate milk, and it was fun. It was like unwrapping a gift. Every time you did it, you'd have to work just to see the material you were working for. Overall, I love the company, I love the bags, I love the fact that he sells 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pounds, up to, you know, as large as you want to go. So it's very simple to work a reasonable small bag of dirt into your budget, even if you have a very small budget like myself, and still get enough material that you didn't spend $20 or $30 on something that took you 5 minutes to go through. Overall, I like it. I'm positive. Thumbs up. I have always recommended this as a great bag for a beginner. It was the first bag that I received, first or third, not sure, one of those two. I received 3 at the same time. It was either the first or the third that I got in. I enjoyed going through the pan. I enjoyed the different finds that I got. I liked, for a beginner, for somebody who is really learning even the very basics, it was very helpful to have so many different sizes of rocks, so you could go through it in your kitchen strainer, or if you've upgraded to the Amazon regular strainers, or whatever you have. It was a great way to practice with all of the equipment that you have. Remember, I'm a very new person to this, and I'm looking at this as a beginner. So, hey, overall, JBI. Thumbs up twice in a row. Again, nothing shocking out of it, but well above a reasonable expectation for what I had. Sorry about that. The caffeine was just slipping away from the tongue there. So, check out all my links below. Links to everything, including the pans, the scales, everything in the world you could possibly want. I finally figured out how to attach all the stuff, so I'm going to go link crazy just so I can practice on it as much as possible. So all the links to all the stuff that I use, JBI, everything else will be in there. Oh boy, now that we've got this out of the way, I think I'll go ahead and take a scoop or two of dirt. I think we're going to try the Bonanza Claim from Yukon Pay Dirt. We've got 5 pounds from the Bonanza Claim. Oh my goodness. Cheers, my friends. 5 pounds from the Bonanza Claim, which is their least rich claim, and 5 pounds from their Eureka Claim, which is their next claim up. In their words, considerably more rich. I opened the bags to take a look at them and did 1 tablespoon out of each. I got skunked on the Bonanza and found 1 flake, I believe, 1 or 2 flakes in the Eureka Claim. So that was just right up top. That was just, you know, we were opening the bag and cleaning it out kind of thing. So we'll see. We still have just barely scratched the surface on both of those. So I'm thinking I'll go ahead and do a couple spoons of that and see what we got and have our coffee and kind of let the day see if it can wake us up. Alright, enough of me blabbing on. I truly appreciate you coming down and spending a little time with me. Sure would appreciate if you would thumbs up and subscribe. Now that I've launched the channel, I'm working towards my first goal of, I have a personal goal of 25 and 50 subscribers, but the YouTube goal is 100 subscribers. So if you know anybody who happens to enjoy gold panning, pay dirt, chatting about it, coffee in the morning, just a quick vlog kind of a thing, I'd certainly appreciate if you passed me along to them. Look at the gold we got there at the same time. And you know, hey, I, as always, appreciate you hanging around, appreciate you chatting. Let's get me on up to a few subscribers here. I'm really excited that my first subscriber was Cliche Guitars. I have, of course, my main second account that I've had on YouTube forever and ever, and I purposely did not subscribe to DukesGreenWood&Gold with my main account, simply so the first subscriber would not be me. I wanted to see who it would be, and it turned out it was Cliche Guitars. Oh man, you're awesome. Alright, my friends, let's go ahead and this is way too chatting too long, just getting all this stuff off my tongue. The caffeine's finally hitting it and words are flying out. So cheers, my friends. Thanks for watching Dukes Green Wood and Gold.